How easy is it to actually save some money in Australia? Because all you hear about on the media is cost of living this, cost of living that. And there's a couple of migrants who moved to Australia a fair few years ago now. I mean, like 5 nearly, isn't it? Today we're going to talk about how it feels to make every single dollar count when you live in Australia. And we're going to take you along to DFO for the ride because I need some new shoes. Which ironically, I think I bought the last time we went to DFO together, which was like 5 years ago.
Oh no, we went to that other factory outlet.
What other factory outlet?
We went to a different one where I got my
Oh
Adidas
yeah,
shoes
no,
from.
the one in the Gold Coast. Yeah.
Gold Coast?
Yeah, Harbour Town.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is quite a nice one actually. So please bear with me for this slightly different style of video. And let's see if I can't upgrade these shoes. Oh my God, look at the socks. I'm such a dad. So for us, DFO isn't necessarily too far away. It probably took about how long, man?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. We live on the north side of Brisbane, for anyone that doesn't really know. And Brisbane traffic can be a little bit unpredictable sometimes, but it's the middle of the school holidays. Probably a little bit heavier than I would have originally thought. And overall, not too bad today. And the weather's looking pretty nice. So the main reason that we've kind of come to DFO today is the whole theme of this video, in the sense that when you first move to Australia, you kind of need to stretch out every single dollar. So how do you stretch it out even more than coming to a designer outlet? I know that sounds really weird, doesn't it? Kind of defeats the object. You're spending money, but like, when you first move over here, there's some things that you have to kind of buy. So if you're going to buy it, why not at least get one that's kind of in a sale? Makes a bit more sense doing it that way. And this one was whinging at me that she hadn't been in a while. Happy wife, happy life. Because if I'm honest, when we first moved over here, you need to budget things. You need to have a budget in mind for how much you're willing to spend on different things. But to be honest, we just didn't have one. We didn't really take it into consideration. And the main reason behind that was the fact that we just sold our house in the UK, and I probably had more money in my bank account than I've ever experienced in my life, and it just felt like, oh, we can spend a bit of money, it doesn't really matter what we spend it on. But we just had this kind of mindset when we were doing it, that if you're gonna buy something, make it something that you need, and then try and get it for either the best price or the best value that you can. And that kind of worked, really. You know, it didn't affect us negatively in any way, but I guess if you're doing things on a bit of a tighter budget, then you do need to take into consideration how much are you willing to spend on each of the different items that you need. And we needed everything. Like, we didn't bring anything with us apart from our suitcases. We had a small move cube thing that we were waiting for because it was somewhere in the Indian Ocean or something like that. So when we first got here, we literally did not even have anything to sleep on. And these things cost money. So how much are you willing to spend on them? How much are you willing to spend on a new pair of shoes? I mean, I love Vans, but look at the state of this. That's from trying to clean the pool and spilling, not bleach, what do you put in it? Chlorine, that's it. I don't think I've ever had a pair of Vans this long in the UK. Look at the state of that. It's coming apart. The soles aren't too bad though. Are there any other Vans fans? I don't know. Answers on a postcard, really. Here's a present for Sam. She loves a bit of leopard print. And she's got a thing about mugs, different types of mugs. What's that? $6? Yeah, not bad, not bad. Get her a little present. And what an absolute bargain that was as well. Got to the till, even more money off. And it cost me $4.20. Don't tell her that though. She'll think it's expensive. I'm literally such a generous husband. Here you go.
Goodness.
I got you a present.
Oh.
She's dropping all of her bras all on the floor.
She's got me a present.
Here you go.
Wow. Thanks. A whole $6 spent on me, babe.
Yeah, it was actually a little bit cheaper than $6.
Don't tell me that.
There was even more discount. I can't keep secrets.
I love it.
Why do you love it though?
Of course, because it's print.
Leopard prints. Got to keep her happy.
They seem pretty comfortable.
I love the fact that my wife cannot make decisions ever, and I'm literally here to try and help her. But she doesn't listen to me, so I don't really know what to do, apart from just stand here and look pretty. Mate, they're like $50 for a pair of boots, with an extra 20% off. Kind of almost feels cheaper than Kmart. You know we're getting serious now. She's trying the two-footed technique. I'm talking about Kmart. Her other shoes were literally Kmart. You're stepping up, babe.
Hey?
Get the right size then.
Well, it is.
Well, maybe you're not always a 6 then. Apparently having children changes the size of your feet.
It does.
Does it?
Yeah, it's actually a thing.
Actually a thing. Actually a thing. Please, the doctor, tell me, does having children change the size of your feet? Are you happy with your purchase, Samantha? Finally got out of the shoe shop. Now,
I think I'm doing quite well. Providing I can't make decisions, I'm not doing too bad.
Now, one of the things that I think we've got better at since we've moved here, you especially, because this was quite bad for you, is the shock of how much things cost. Now, I don't necessarily mean that because they're really expensive, but because of the conversion. Like when you first got here, you would have seen $50 on a pair of shoes, and it'd be like, oh my god, $50, that's like so expensive. But then with the conversion rates to the UK, that's only like 25 quid now, and 25 quid you wouldn't have batted an eyelid at buying a pair of shoes for that. If anything, you just thought that was probably cheap. So don't be too scared by the fact that when you move here, you get this really kind of, oh my god, it's so expensive. Then actually, sometimes it isn't. And if you come to a place like this, you sometimes get a nice surprise at the till when you kind of go, oh, it's not even $50. What were they in the end?
40.
$40.
Even if I read them a few times.
I told you. Well, you don't want fast fashion, Samantha. Come on. Well, I told you. Sometimes it's better than Kmart.
It is, yeah.
But I look around at some of these, and you also get shocked with different brands and stuff. Like, I have no idea. Cotton On. Apparently that's a big brand in Australia. I've never really heard of it in the UK. Whereas Echo I'd heard of. I've never really kind of went in there. Strand. Apparently she knows Strand. Oh god, it's a handbag shop. Now I'm buggered. There's another problem that you experience when you move over here is the fact that all of the brands seem to be a bit different. I never thought that coming from an English-speaking country, especially like the UK, that all of the brands would feel so different. You don't really know which ones to choose or which ones are going to be a good quality. I mean, that's ultimately what I go for now when I'm looking for things, is what does feel like a good quality. I'm getting old. I'm getting really old with how I just choose things now. I guess in my early years, teens, 20s, I'd go for brands. Felt a little bit more brand centric when I lived in the UK, rather than here. I just kind of, I don't know, I look at the price of things and then I just look at what is a good quality thing. Someone is happy with my choice of an Aero peppermint milkshake.
I didn't even know they had these here. I was trying to be good, and then you come back with this.
I guess one good thing about not understanding the brands of things is the fact that you are generally going to get some good choices when it comes to burgers and food and stuff. Fried chicken, waffle, and just a boring burger for man. Boring burger. I don't think I've ever had a chicken waffle burger before.
You can just share some of yours.
I am not sharing any of this at all. I have not bought necessarily as many. The pink one isn't even my bag. I think I've got 2 bits. Showing a lot of restraint. I bought 3 things today. I didn't even actually buy 3 things. Sam bought me one of the things for my birthday because I'm really hard to buy for apparently. So I bought 2 things today and one of them was for Sam. And she bought me something as well. So I guess that's all very nice and generous, isn't it? But what did we get? So what did we got, man? I'm going to go first because mine's like the least one. So, went to Puma, got me some new trainers. Not Vans, didn't find any Vans that I liked. So I got these ones, not the best view. Some Puma trainers. They were 50% off, so they were $50. $50 for a pair of Puma trainers. Don't think you can go too bad with that. And then Sam's birthday present to me. I bought some boots when I was in the UK, and I think they were nothing special. I think they were just like Clark's leather kind of Chelsea boot looking things, and it's like my feet have shrunk. So again, not really understanding many Australian boot brands. I'm probably going to be very well educated now on Australian boot brands. Now Manf thought that this brand was called Foreskin. I think it's Forsheen.
Oh, yeah. Look, I'm dyslexic, stop.
Yeah, no. Cursive writing, it did look a bit like a foreskin. And then she got me some boots. I think they look pretty good. And because I don't really wear the other ones now because they're just too big for me and my feet flop around like clown shoes. And they were, what were they, $50 off. They were $160, so there's $110. And I swear, when I bought a pair of Clark's boots in the UK, they were about the equivalent of $160 anyway. And that was with discount in Bicester Village. Tell me if you know where Bicester Village is. Now, what did you get, man?
I got 2 pairs of Puma trainers. I got some nice new black ones. Just smart casual ones.
Right.
How much were they? $34.
What else did you get?
Yep, so I got them. And I got these really jazzy pink pair that Ross picked. Ooh, look at these.
I thought they were quite good for the gym or something.
Yeah, I don't go to the gym, babe. But and they were only 32. What a bargain.
Some people are definitely going to be judging my style and taste and saying they're not even worth 32.
Oh, they're nice. They're cool. And then this was also a really good bargain. Every time I go to Birkenstock, they never have my size. They had one size left in a pair of shoes in my size. Now look at these. Woo! They're a bit different, aren't they?
Pretty jazzy.
They're quite nice though. And they weren't they $2.50 and then reduced to $1.50? I can't find the receipt.
I think they were $150.
Yeah, they were $150, which is really good for a pair of Birkenstocks. So I'm happy about that. I've got a couple of handbags, just day-to-day ones really. This one Ross liked. It's brown. I'm not quite sure why he liked it, but just one for during the day. This really pretty one. Ta-da! How much was this one? This one was 27 and this one was 35. 35?
Is that expensive for a handbag? I don't know.
Probably not. And then this nice black one is also 35. I got myself a new little purse because the one I've got's a bit too big, and myself a little going out purse because I always can never find anything that fits in my little bag when I go out. And this was, what was this?
What else is in the other little bag?
That was 17. Huh?
I've got more in that other little bag.
Yeah. 17 and this was like 10, I think. Yeah. So that wasn't bad. Pretty good.
She's literally still going.
I just got a pair of shorts to wear around the house. They were like $10. They're just like comfy, fluffy ones. Los Angeles pair of grey shorts. And then, what else did I get? Oh, new hair clip. We go through so many hair clips. And my last one that Ross brought me broke. That was print, so I got a new one of them. It was only $3. We got little Sierra a water bottle today. Because poor Sierra gets all the hand-me-downs from Aurora and they're normally broken by then, aren't they?
That poor girl has nothing new.
No.
Almost nothing new.
So we grabbed her one of them. I won't show you, but I got a couple of bras. You know, we always need new bras, don't we? You treated me to a nice new cup.
Yeah, we've seen the cup.
Oh, we've seen the cup. Oh yeah, we've seen the cup. $6 whole with even more money off, you said. And then I got myself some boots. And how much were these bad boys? $40. Ta-da! Not bad, eh? Because I brought my ones over from the UK and they're too small for me because after having children, my feet have grown in size. And I'm now a UK 6 and not a UK 5. So yeah, I did pretty well. That is very, very unlike me. Normally all my money goes on my girls. And yeah, pretty happy. And I'll whinge later that I've got nothing to wear and, you know, all that jazz.
And I'll definitely get it in the ear.
Oh, my feet. Oh, I'm tired. I need a drink. I didn't even get a coffee.
That is so un-Australian of us.
I thought we were going to get a coffee on the way out.
We can get a coffee on the way home.
You won't stop and let me get a coffee.
We're trying to save money.
For what?
I just saved it by not buying as much stuff as you did.
I know, but put your hand up and say, honestly, that is not like me, is it?
No,
I don't normally go shopping and buy stuff for myself.
You are definitely not normally the brand seeker. You're very much going to Kmart as an idea to save money. But then as we're finding, people in Australia, they just tend to have nice things. Like they're quite happy. They love their brands, I feel, more than the UK.
Yeah.
And they're happier to buy nice things. And with everyone goes on about Australian conditions, the sun just wrecks everything. It's almost like if you don't buy nice quality stuff, if you buy things from Kmart, it's just going to break.
Shrink, goes out of shape.
I mean, sometimes you get things that last. In Kmart, it will either last for, a year or 20 years. It seems to be like there's nothing in between.
And actually, some stuff is a similar price to Kmart. I think my boots that I got from Kmart were like $35.
Yeah.
They hurt my feet, they kill my feet.
Yeah.
And those boots were what, 40?
Hmm.
I don't think they're a proper brand.
I don't know. They probably are because they're in a DFO. So
Well, yeah,
It
famous
feels-
footwear they were from.
it feels a bit weird going into like an outlet shop.
Sorry, I'm just a bit hot.
It feels a bit weird going into an outlet shop and not really knowing brands. So you kind of go around just buying things off of what the price is and how the kind of quality feels. I don't feel like in Australia that people are that brand snobby anyway. They don't really care what you're wearing or
No.
what it is that you're looking like.
And we walk around and we mainly go into shops that we know, don't we? Like
Yeah.
we're a bit like anxious about going into a shop that we've never, we're going to Nike, we're going to Puma, we're going to Bonds, But if it comes to a shop we've never heard of, like
We're getting more
Foreskin.
experimental. Foreskin. We've got the foreskin.
we're a bit like, oh, what does this shop sell? And oh, that's going to make me laugh every time you wear them boots now, babe.
My foreskin boots.
Yeah,
Love
That's
it.
what I'm gonna
Love
call-
my foreskin
that's
boots.
what I'm going to call them.
What I find now that we've been here for nearly 5 years when it comes to shopping, and it's when you first come over here, you feel very impatient to want to get everything straight away. You want to have everything. You've been on limbo for so long waiting for visas or trying to get over here, and you feel compelled to buying everything straight away. It doesn't really work out like that. And how many times have we been out? Like you've said, this is your most successful shopping trip after 5 years of living here, which seems a bit weird. Just be happy with getting the little small wins and collecting them up, and then just remembering what you liked and what you didn't like, I guess, really.
You were pretty calm today.
I
You
was.
weren't,
I was. That's
telling me to hurry up or, not helping me pick stuff. You keep telling me that I have to pick it and I can't because I can't make decisions.
Well, I do still say
and-
that. You're wearing a pair of shoes and you're wondering, I can't tell you which one fits better, mate.
But I'm telling you where my big toe is, so you tell me.
What's that got? You're 37 years old. You should know whether a pair
I
of
get
shoes fits
anxious
you.
about getting the wrong size.
Or does it
But-
fit or not?
Yeah, you were quite calm and good today. I wasn't too stressed with you. Don't often go out shopping or anything with you because,
He's moving to Australia, mate. Going to make you less stressed, mate. There you go. Proof is in the pudding. Now let us know if you prefer the newer style of just wandering along with us. We're going to try and take you along with us a little bit more. Just maybe not into places that aren't going to let you film so much, because I kind of got told off when I was filming this. And if you are genuinely interested in moving to Australia and you want to see what options there are for you so you can go shopping in a DFO, then make sure to check out the description, speak to Tubu Migration Services, and when you mention us, not only do you get a free visa assessment where they'll tell you exactly what visas are open to you, by mentioning that Johnston Life, you'll also save $200 off the cost of your visa. So
Free assessment
$200.
and then $200 off.
yeah, that could have
Wow.
bought my pair of boots, your pair of boots, and probably another pair of trainers, and then maybe like some dirty fries that we had at lunch.
Yeah.
Good funding on a shopping trip. See you next time.
Bye.
And make sure you watch the next one because Sam's getting a tattoo.